What's going on, guys? It's JustHK here, and I'm back with another video. And as you read by the title and saw by the thumbnail, today I'll be teaching you how to make your Xbox run faster and smoother as of 2023. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. If you guys are subscribers to my channel, you guys know that this is a very popular topic over here on JustHK. So basically, last time I made this video was over in 2021, I believe. So it's almost 2 years later. I'm gonna be making this video for all my up-to-date fans for Xbox Series X, Xbox One X, Xbox One like OG, like the OG 2016, really prehistoric dinosaur Xbox, all those type of Xboxes. I'll be teaching you guys how to make them run faster and smoother, because I do know it's been almost like 3 years now and people still aren't getting the new gen consoles. So I know a lot of you guys are having issues with this, so I want to help you guys out in the best way possible, making your Xbox a little bit faster, or a lot, you never know. So enough ranting. I'm not going to force you guys to subscribe or like the video or anything. You guys can do that off your own free will. So the very first thing I want to go over, and I always do this in all these types of videos, is go to your My Games and Apps, and you're going to see over here all the games and apps, of course, that you have installed on your Xbox. Now you can see I have 14 games, 21 apps. Not too much, but you guys can see on the bottom left side that I do have 1.9 terabytes of free storage. Now, why the storage is actually important for your performance on your Xbox is the more games that are installed on your computer or on your Xbox, the harder it is for your Xbox to give full energy to that single game that you are playing. So if you are suffering low ping or like very high lag, it's probably because you have a lot of games on your Xbox that you're just maybe not playing, that are actually affecting your gameplay in other games. So what I would recommend for you guys to do is go over every month or so, I'd say, scroll and find a game that you just don't play anymore. For example, for me, I don't play Rec Room anymore, so I don't have a need for it. I do have 1.9 terabytes of free storage, but what's the point in having this? I haven't played it in like maybe 2 years, a year and a half, whatever. So might as well uninstall it, get more storage on my Xbox, which has a greater chance of giving me low ping and less lag in other games. Now, there's this, of course, you guys do this with the games and the apps. It's very self-explanatory, but there's one more thing that you guys can do over here in your Xbox settings, which is the free up space option. All you guys need to do is scroll all the way down to the manage updates, and you can see next to the storage devices, we have free up space. Now, I've gone over this in all my videos and people don't know about it at all still. So very low key, go over here to the shrinkable games icon, and it depends on what games you do have installed. I believe COD does this, I believe Fortnite of course does this, and there are some other games like Red Dead Redemption 2, just the bigger type of games that do have a lot of gigabytes. You guys can actually shrink them. So depending on their brand new updates and stuff that they have gotten, as you guys can see, we have Fortnite shrinkable by 4 gigabytes. Now what this does is it's going to be the same exact game, just that there's additional game like cache files and stuff that you can shrink on your Xbox, especially on the internal storage or your drive storage, that will actually make you have a better time by shrinking your game. So we're going to press shrink all. So it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change performance or whatever. All it's going to do is give you more space on your Xbox. And as you can see, we do have 2 terabytes of free storage on the Xbox now, which is kind of crazy to think I can 2 terabytes is a lot of space. So we just did that right now. So that's going to be it for all of the games and apps, I guess, updates, or the most you can do to, expand your Xbox smoothness with that. Then we're going to go to the settings. How do you go to the settings? Go down to your profile and system, go over here, obviously, to the settings. And I'm going to cover every single one of these icons and actual tabs, tell you which is the best thing to do. First off, we are going to start with the most obvious. If you are trying to make your Xbox run smooth and soft and just no type of errors, you guys are going to have to invest in an Ethernet cable. Now, all these other people might be telling you, oh, you can do this workaround, you can do that workaround. You don't need an Ethernet cable. You need an Ethernet cable, all right, guys? This Ethernet cable I've been using ever since I was like 15, 16, and I've been playing, I don't know how countless games. I have not lagged out. I think over a total of the past 4 years, I've lagged out maybe 5-10 times in my entire gaming experience, because I always use an Ethernet cable. And what this does is it's a cable from your router all the way to your Xbox. Now, if your router isn't as close to your Xbox as it like you might like it, there are longer cords you can use. I have a 30-foot cord that goes from my kitchen all the way to my room, and that's about 20 to 30 feet. So I'd recommend going on Amazon. I'll try to have a link in my description. If I don't have a link there, you guys search up Ethernet cable and the amount of distance that it is from your Xbox, and you should be good to go. Now, once you do that, of course, over here it will show wired connection. As you guys can see, I do have a wired connection. Enough of that. We're going to go into the network settings now, and we're going to actually go over to the advanced settings. Now, what these advanced settings are is it's going to you're going to see your DNS server, your IP server, your MAC address, all that type of stuff. I'd recommend going to your alternate port selection and making it a manual, changing it to the very second to last port. I'm not sure why this actually happens. My friend actually told me to change this, and somehow I just like got slightly better ping. Once again, I don't know what this really does for the Xbox, so don't quote me on this if this actually does help, but it did help me. Click on the second to last one. Just maybe trust my intuition. So we have that. Then we have the DNS server. Now, I don't want to be responsible for your location, or I don't want to be responsible for giving you bad internet. So do your own research accordingly with the DNS settings. But for me personally, I like going on the Google DNS server. There's also a ton of other Google servers or DNS servers that you can Google. Say like best DNS server for the West Coast in the USA, or like in California or in Utah or Nebraska, whatever state you live in, there's going to be the best DNS server for that region. So I'd recommend Googling that, figuring that out. Then you can obviously type that in. So I don't have one in right now because I personally don't need a DNS server. I don't play too much harder like frequency games. So if you guys really want to maximize it, find the best DNS server for you. Other than the network settings, the biggest takeaway will be the Ethernet and the DNS server. We're going to go over to the power options. Now, this, of course, is going to be the biggest factor in regards to like the energy that you're using in your Xbox. So we have two modes to actually choose from. We have the shutdown, which is more of the energy saving option, which does allow you to not like stutter and lag in all the games that you are playing, but you can't run too many apps in the background. So if you are hopping from like GTA to Fortnite to like Minecraft or whatever type of games you're doing, it's not going to run all of those three at once. So if you're going to be like that type of guy, oh, let's play this while we're playing that, oh, let's have Spotify running in the back, would not recommend the energy saving mode. But it does help with lag tendencies. So if you are lagging a lot, definitely go on energy saving. It shuts down everything else that's running in the background and only focuses on the game. So definitely recommend that. Sleep, I have mine on sleep because once again, I don't play too many like high frequency games or whatever. I play one at a time, you know. Next up, TV and display options. Now, a lot of people don't know this, and they look at the resolution. They've changed the resolution to the highest, and that's cool and all, but there are more settings that you can do here. So obviously, indicator right here, 1080p, 720p. We have both these settings. I personally like playing with better quality. I know people go less so they get more FPS, but I don't really care too much about FPS. We're playing on Xbox. You're gonna get like 60 to 120, nothing crazy. So we're gonna go to video fidelity and overscan, and what this does is you can change your color depth and your color space. So it makes your colors pop out on your Xbox more pixels on your monitor, and this also does depend on your monitor size or TV size, and how much it can support. So personally, my TV can go 36 bits. There are some TVs that can go 48 bits per pixel, like a 16-bit, but I do not have that. I am playing on a 23-inch TV monitor type deal, and I get 36 bits per pixel. Now, changing your color to PC RGB, basically, I don't know, for me, makes the colors pop out a lot more, makes it a lot more defined, and this is kind of a sidetrack from the making your Xbox run smoother and stuff, but having more pixels on your screen does make your Xbox a lot smoother. I definitely recommend this. Last but not least, we do have the devices and connections tab. What this tab is, there's really only one thing that you should be looking at, and that is the Blu-ray. So if you are an avid user of using like discs still, like if all your games are still on discs or whatever, you guys might need to actually go on your Blu-ray, press it right there, and clear your persistent storage. Now, what this is, it's going to tell you right here, all that type of download deal with Blu-ray discs. If you are watching some like shows or like video games and you're just using your Blu-ray disc a lot, there's gonna be a lot of like cache buildup here. So I'd recommend you guys clear this. I usually do it a couple times. I don't use my Xbox to like play videos too often, but when I do like to clear that cache so I do have some extra space so my Xbox lags less. Now that was the final and last tip in this video. If you did enjoy, please, I'm gonna say it, please drop a like. If you made it this far, of course you're awesome, you're amazing. Subscribe if you do enjoy me talking, tell you guys all these tips on Xbox, and let me know what other type of videos you guys want in the comment section down below. But without further ado, it's been your boy JustHK, and I'm out. Peace.